Okay, good morrow, citizens. Simple task today, just drawing Ouro Kronii. No other thing, nothing special. I saw her debut yesterday, it was very good. I like everything about her, because okay, first when I saw her debut, I was like thinking that her, what do you call that, she was showing her likes and dislikes and all that, and I was like, yeah, looks good. She seems to like a lot of things that I like as well. She seems to have like a lot of good interests. I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's because she has like what was it that was on Paranoia Agent. Paranoia Agent was in her list of favorite animes, and I was like, that's cool. That's okay. I'm not surprised. Good name, or can't think of a good name, because they just popped up. The council just popped up, so I'm not surprised if people are like drawing the same at the same time, kind of deal right now. It's kind of expected, really. She doesn't like sleep, yeah. Which is funny because it's like one of her interests is sleeping as well. So no, like I said, one of the things that and then what made her my favorite is the fact that seeing all those interests that she has, like her favorite anime, one of her favorite anime is Paranoia Agent, which is one of my favorite anime ever, and and she likes to also play whatchamacallit. She likes to also play Monster Hunter, which, if you follow my channel here, you know for a fact I like to play Monster Hunter. In fact, my first stream, hey, Baguette-chan. You just subscribed as a citizen. No, wait. That's... You subscribe here on YouTube? Trying to figure this out. Ah, well. My first stream as a VTuber on Twitch was actually a Monster Hunter stream. So, Monster Hunter is the thing that I love. And it's part of a favorite game series as well. So that was actually really cool. Anyway, the thing that clinches it for me over that made her my favorite Hololive EN in general. In general now. Not just of the council, but EN in general, is when she started singing Butterfly. When she sang Butterfly, and if you've seen my karaoke streams before this, you know for a fact that I love that song. I really like Butterfly as a song. So when she sang it during her debut stream, I was like, I gotta say, that clinches it for me. That is the reason why she's my favorite Hololiver in general. Not only like not only for the council. But like with Hololive itself, like between the JP, the ID, the first gen EN, she's just my favorite now. By the way, I am drawing this as a what do you call that? Wallpaper size. I'm thinking that I will put it up. The full wallpaper version will be available on my Patreon. So if you follow my Patreon, you'll be able to get this drawing wallpaper sized to be used as a wallpaper, a desktop wallpaper. Oh, actually, let me just flip this drawing for a bit. Go. Nah, it is the wrong hand now though. For the sword, it's a different sword now. Been an hour since I've started. I'm only almost done with the line art. Understandable. It takes time. This is the wrong sword now since I'm flipping it. Because this side has this heart style hilt instead of the rounded hilt of the shorter clock hand sword. Both her swords, wait, that's the longer clock hand sword. This is the shorter clock hand sword. Both her swords are actually clock hands, and I gotta say it's kind of weird. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I like her as a with her personality, but the sword is weird. I'm like, how are you supposed to actually like wield this? You know, you're actually holding it on this rounded part here, right? You're holding it on a rounded part here, but you're supposed to wield it like a sword. So I just don't know how. Yeah, I draw on a tablet. Yep. I don't know how this kind of sword is wielded. I mean, that's just me thinking about it logically, though. Knowing that it's also like a VTuber, you know, fictional design for the swords, we don't need to put logic into it. No. See, you can't say it's Monster Hunter Dual Blades logic, because Monster Hunter Dual Blades still have hilts for you to hold. Have proper hilts that works like a sword. This isn't even a hilt, it's a ring. But like I said, it's a fictional sword. If they want to make it like this, it doesn't matter whether, because you know, it's not like you're actually gonna wield it. So it should be just fine, I suppose. Technically, you can spin the blades, but it'll be heavy, right? Because it's blades. Holding it from the ring like that is actually not very easy to actually like wield it. What I'm saying is that it's not just okay, you can hold it easily, of course, but wielding it, actually swinging the swords for attacks and all that is what I'm talking about, you know? What I'm talking about is actually wielding the swords and using it as a sword. Logically speaking, not very practical. Like, maybe some people can use it, but even then that person's gonna have a lot of trouble due to how the sword is designed. I want to see them in action, not against me. Yeah, it doesn't matter if she has a giant clock dial floating over her head. I'm just saying that this kind of sword is just not a logic. It's just not a practical sword. Telekinesis. Maybe it is telekinesis. Maybe she uses a bit of a telekinesis power to actually wield the swords. Because I'm like thinking like, even right now as I'm drawing this, how I actually made it that she holds it slightly to the side here rather than down here like this, right? I made her hold over this side instead, because I feel like that's the easier way for me to do it, to pose it, you know. So anyway, I got the pose down now. Now we just do a little bit of detail. I like that the character designer is, I forgot his name, like Wadaruko, something like that, who's the character designer of a lot of the characters in Fate Grand Order. So if you see the way he drew the eyes, that's very reminiscent of Saber Nero's eyes, and I like it a lot. I'm not gonna follow the style of the eye drawing, though I have my own style for eye drawing, but I just like the look of her because of that. I can see myself really drawing a lot of fan art of her though in the future, because I really like her. I just put sunglasses over her eyes forward. I really like her. But like I said, not my favorite design of the council though. Design wise, not my favorite. But personality wise, definitely my favorite. I definitely like her personality wise. Design wise, I gotta say that Ceres Fauna is my favorite design of the council. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. So it's a bit like this bang is actually more to the back like that. Then she has her short hair in the back like this. But she also has these veils at the back of her head. Mother Nature, yeah, Mother Nature. I like her design the most. She has really nice looking design. But make no mistake though, generally her design, Kronii's design, it's not bad. It's pretty, it's nice to look at and all that. But not my favorite of the council. But character wise, that's I gotta also say something. I'm not one of those who can start drawing a character until I know their personality, you know. So when I know their personality, then I can go like, okay, this is how I want to draw them, this is how I want to draw them, right? So that's why when they announce the council, hey Umaymira, don't hear in that filthy Frank, it's time to stop me. Okay, no wonder. When they announced the council, like a bunch of people were already like drawing. Hey, sounds like I've never seen one of that yet. So hey, you might be ahead of the curve there. So yeah, when they announced the council, I wasn't gonna, you know, like there was a lot of people already drawing fan arts of them, which is cool. You can totally do that. They're free to do that. You have a favorite council member? Nope, it is not Bales. My favorite council member is the one I'm drawing currently. But this is also from Siestera, and I know Siestera likes to be sarcastic, even when people told him not to be sarcastic. So I know that Siestera's question there is more of sarcasm, but for the viewers who doesn't know Siestera as being sarcastic, I'm just answering it for them that nope, it's not Bales. Now, if it's just me and you, Siestera, I'll be answering like, oh yeah, sure, Bales is my favorite. Yeah. But it's not me, and it's not only me and you. I gotta tell the people, the other people in the crowd as well, that nope, it's not Bales, it is Kronii, my favorite council member. Bad. Generally though, right? The girls are fine. They're good girls. They were entertaining. There's a reason why Hololive chose them. And you know, generally they have like a lot of talent behind them. If it's up to you, name. Totally up to you if you want to go full legs, because if you can and or have the space for it, I'd say go for it. I'm not doing the full legs because I'm doing a wallpaper size drawing for the desktop wallpaper. Because I always feel like if I want to draw these full drawings, it'll be better as a desktop wallpaper, so that if people want it, god damn it, people want it, they can just grab it as a wallpaper, and then it won't be just like, hey, I saved a drawing. No, it's like, hey, I saved a drawing and I can use it as a desktop wallpaper if I want to. So that's why I always draw it in desktop wallpaper size. But if you do have the space to draw the legs, go ahead. I'd say do it. She's literally under boob and side boob all at the same time. Yeah, it's Tara. She actually mentioned it on the stream. That it is by a Fate Geo artist. She actually said it on her debut stream that her papa is a designer for one of the designers for Fate Geo, for Fate Grand Order. So it's not even a hidden thing. It's actually like pretty open information. Now the cape, however, how does that go? It goes underneath like that? She said she got a very saber. She didn't only just say that when she was introducing her papa. She said that her papa is, you know, the artist for Fate Geo, Fate Grand Order, one of the designers of Fate Grand Order. So it was like not even like just saying that she said that herself that she's got a saber look. It's outright being mentioned that her designer is one of the Fate Grand Order designers. And like I said, I actually mentioned this at the early in the stream. You look at her eyes, she has the same eyes as Saber Nero. I have no idea, Benny Gerns. For one thing, I've never met them. Another thing, they don't come over to me. They're too afraid to come over to me. So I have no idea who I would rather fight. In fact, let's put it this way. They're both evil. I'll fight both of them. There's no rather fight anything. I uphold justice. I'll fight both of them. I don't choose which villain I fight. I will fight both of them because they're villains. Hey Arif, welcome. Good evening to you too. Yes. Except to me, she's not really a mama. I know she's older than me by like a millennia or something, like 1,000 millennias older than me, but at the same time she's not really a mama to me. What's my opinion on anti-heroes? I can't really hey, but all the best on your ring fit. Also, what's my opinion on anti-heroes? Okay, my opinion on anti-heroes is as long as they don't do bad things, like as long as they don't do bad things to good people, I'm okay with them. Exactly, she's the embodiment of time, so she's definitely older than me, but she's definitely not my mom. She's definitely not mama to me though. I call her more an onesan than a mama. I gotta say that first. Okay, time to get a little bit more detail. Her vibes though, exactly. No, even her vibes gave me more of a onesan vibe than a mama vibe. I don't really feel the mama vibe from her. I don't know why people call her mama and all that, but you know what? If people want to call her mama, go right ahead. I just don't feel the mama vibe from her. I feel it more from, I'd say, Sana. Sana had more of a mama vibe to me. But not really from Kronii. Kronii definitely gives me more of a no nonsense attitude Nesan. Same sort of vibe? Nice. That's cool. It's good. It's good to have like the same like vibe and feeling with the streamer you want to watch, because then you can relate to them. Right? I feel like Sana definitely exudes more mama vibes than Kronii. This might be but Kronii does give off a queen vibe, that's for sure. Not a mama vibe, but a queen vibe, like royalty, you know? That I definitely feel from her. Certain sunshine. A little bit, right? Not the same person though, but a little bit. It's just me, or Kronii's rack is big, like the bot, the booba proportions are leaning to it. Now, here's the thing about Kronii's proportions. It's very Fate Grand Order proportion. It's basically almost the same proportions that Nero Saber or some other Fate Grand Order character has. It's the style of the artist, basically, what is what I'm saying. Yeah, blame the artist, exactly. Because even the proportions is very close to what you can see in Fate Grand Order. So yeah, blame the artist indeed. Almost as if you can blend it perfectly, but I don't mind if they have a... Yeah, right? If they have an FGO slash Fate Grand Order collab and Sana will be... I would play it. I have not touched FGO my whole life. I still do not see a reason to yet. Mainly because I don't want to get another gacha game, another grindy gacha game in my repertoire of games that I have, right? But if there's a Hololive FGO collab and Kronii being one of the characters available to be rolled for, I'm there. Very, very there. Yep, it's very grindy, that's what I heard. I really like Kronii a lot. Like a lot. So I really wanna, if she's like, I really wanna support her as best as possible. Like I said, she sang Butterfly, She sang Butterfly for her debut song. Y'all know I have a huge soft spot for Butterfly. At least those who goes to my karaoke stream should know I have a huge soft spot for Butterfly. One of the most amazing anime songs ever made. Oh no. See. Good name. I'm not talking about priorities, right? I'm not talking about dropping your friends to support someone else. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about just supporting someone you like. That's what I'm talking about. Just because I'm supporting Kronii because I like her doesn't mean I'm gonna stop supporting Cherry or Harune or Suiren. That's a whole different thing altogether. Okay? My friends, of course, will be supported, but doesn't mean I cannot support Kronii. The whole thing is more like what I'm talking about is just like I like Kronii a lot. I want to support her as best as I can. You probably cry. Hey, if it gets featured, then awesome. Go ahead and cry. You just it's a good moment to cry for. Okay, so this is generally how it will look like here. The sleeve has all these frills on it. You know, one thing that I do realize though, like the character designer of gacha games, they would put all this intricate details in the characters that they draw or something like that. And I was like, and it's always like, oh, it's so hard to draw these fan arts of these characters or that character because there's so much details. The thing is, for the artists themselves, right? Most of the time, they're only gonna be drawing like maybe 2 or 3 drawings of that character, and then done. Because the rest is gonna be in the game. So that's why they can draw as intricate as they want for the details, because they're done with it. Oh yeah, no, I agree. Like I said, not my favorite design. Not my favorite design. It does have like a lot of like, look at this. There's this thing here, there's this thing here, there's this thing here, and then the ribbon has this kind of locklet. There's the collar there. The shirt is open, but then there's like something underneath that's like under boob showing, and then there's also like this. I want to call it a 3/4 skirt. There's a 3/4 skirt and the shorts here, and the tights as a axe here. And check this out, it's very tight. The axe here really clinches into the hips, and then you go into the shoes. The shoes has this wing over here, has that ring over there, has that nice shoe look in there, and then, you know, it's a lot of stuff in her design. Definitely busy as heck. Like I said, not my favorite design because it's too busy. It feels like a little bit all over the place, but I'm not gonna say it's also a bad design. It's, to me, it's not really a bad design, but it is not my favorite design because it's a bit like too many stuff going on. But generally, not bad. Generally not bad. It's not a bad design per se. And then, oh god, I think I got it wrong already. It is really hard to draw this ring in this angle and to make it look like the hands holding it. I think that's fine. Yeah, I'll count it as fine. I really want to draw Kronii into a transformer. That'll be cute. It's not that she can channel time powers, she is time. Ame is a time traveler. She is actually time. Look at that meat falter. Oh boy. Hold on a second. Gonna mute that. So it's less of her like having time powers, but more of her being time itself, right? Well, Ame is a time traveler. So she uses like concoctions or machines to travel through time. So she's actually manipulating time for her own travels, but not exactly time itself. So I don't know. You know, there's a lot of fan art of Ame and Ame and Kronii being like, people were like doing like Kronii going after Ame because of the whole time travel thing. It's a pretty good storyline there. It'd be really interesting to see the both of them like try to implement that story if they when they collab, because you know they will be collabing. So I want to see them implement that storyline into their collab, just like how Botan implement the whole she's a lion and she wants to eat Watame as a sheep. Oh, I love that. I wonder if she plays Apex. If she plays Apex, then she and Ame can actually try for like an Apex collab. Oh my god. Hold on a second. This is too big. Kind of weird. People have paired them with rivalry, like when humans first learned how to travel across the seas. Ocean wasn't hostile or rude to them. It's not weird to me. It's not weird to me because the idea is that Ame is a time traveler, so she manipulates time, and Kronii is a time guardian, where she has to guard time, and Ame is sort of like infringing upon her territory by manipulating time to travel around, going where she shouldn't be at. So I'm not surprised that people go with the rivalry route with the both of them. I'd be surprised if people don't go with the rivalry route with the both of them, because she's supposed to be like guardian of time or time itself. So it's only logical, the logical step is to make them rivals in people's head, I mean. Whether or not Cover Corporation and or Hololive do that is a whole other story altogether. You had a 3D printer, would you make some merchandise? I do have merchandise. I have a mug, some pouches, face mask, t-shirts for sale from my TeePublic website. So it's not I do have a merchandise there. So and it's made for order kind of merchandise, you know. So it's I probably won't be making won't be getting a 3D printer anytime soon. But to answer your question, if I have a 3D printer, I might. It's not really something I can answer in a definitive way because I don't have one and or had the desire of actually getting one yet. But I might think about making like merchandise, like maybe what do you call that, figurines or something. But like I said, I don't have the desire to get a 3D printer, so I can't for sure say that is what I want to do if I have a 3D printer. In my own story, I might do a comic of it. I'm worried about how tedious comic is. It depends on what you want to do with your comic, right? I have drawn a lot of comics myself. Some I write, some other people write. But when I do my own comic, when I write my own comic, what I concentrate on first is making sure that my story has a beginning and an end. Like I have an end already planned for it. an ending planned for it. Whether or not I go to this ending, planned ending, is a whole different story altogether. That one's a future thing. But having an end planned out for your story does make it easier for you to figure out the middle part. So yeah, that's what it is for me. So if you want to create your story, make sure that you have an end plan. But like I said, it doesn't have to be the ending you aim for in your comic, because you know, as things go, as the future goes, you might change your ideas. You might think of like, maybe I want to change the story a little bit. Maybe I don't want to do this plan anymore. So that's fine, no problem there. But as you start, having an end and an ending sort of like planned out for it would really help out the middle part. Would make it easier for you to figure out how to do the middle part. So that's what I would recommend when you want to start out a comic. That being said, current comic I'm working on, that's my own, that's not someone else's work, is on hiatus currently. Not nearing its end yet. It's actually still far away from the ending, but it's been on a 3-year hiatus, and I've been VTubing for 2 years. So you know, as it is. The goal of the story is the key. Yep, goal of the story is the key. Exactly. That's the best way to say it. Okay, so I think I got her sleeve sort of down pat. Okay, that is her shoulder over there. It goes over here. Shoulder goes over. So there's a collar here. Collar is here. Goes down a little bit here. Okay, cool. Means this one can be added to finish. Oh, nope, not like that. Just so that this one is underneath. It goes like that, then the hair can be continued here. What happened? Why can't I draw this properly all of a sudden? Like what I want to, the shape I want to make it out to be is not coming out properly. There you go. I think this is fine. Okay. There you go. That was me cracking my wrist. You know what? I just realized this is supposed to be a ribbon. I should make it flow a little bit just to show that it's not stuck. There you go. With it flowing, it will show this illusion that it's actually a flowing ribbon and not stuck to the body or whatever. We're fantastic dreamer. Oh, that's how it goes. Interesting. Thank God they put his turnarounds on Twitter. It's good reference for fine art. Hold on. Is it correct? Maybe slightly less curve here. There you go. We are drawing Ouro Kronii from Hololiver 2nd Gen. Ouro Kronii. Okay, this should be like this then. And they can go up like this. Sort of go down there. Whoop, into the middle. Hololiver EN, yeah, Hololiver EN 2nd Gen. Also, hello Argama, welcome to the stream. Wait, what? There's more to it, to her costume? It wasn't just a sleeve like that? There's a little bit of pattern here? Wow, did not know that. The things you find out. Okay, I think that looks decent. Wait, what? Ah, they didn't flip it, did they? Oh, they didn't flip it. You see, the skirt is open here on her right leg, right? But for the back screen here, he forgot to flip this to show that the skirt should be open on this side and not this side, because this is her left leg right now. So the designer actually legit forgot to flip her her skirt down here to show the front and back part. Hey, Cocos. Consider title or mobile waiting. Ah, no problem. No, understandable. Understandable. Ahaha. Wadaruko. You made a mistake, ko. Here's the funny thing, right? He actually did this right here, and this shows that it goes from the front to the back. So it's not like it's not like he didn't do the part to actually adjust this to show that it's from the back. What he didn't do is actually do this side should be this side thing, flipping because one of the trick to drawing a turnaround, right? When you want to draw a front and back side, right? What people would do, what I would do, and this is something that I learned as when I was doing character designing in animation studio, is that you would take this drawing, copy and paste it here, delete all the details in the middle, like delete everything in the middle. Of course, logically also you'll flip it. You flip the drawing, and then what you do after you delete everything in the middle is that you refill everything inside the middle with how the details are from the back, so that then it'll be like the same size between the two drawings. But he forgot to actually put this cut over this side. Even the frills here is on the wrong side. The frills should be this side. Wadaruko. Artist makes mistake no matter how good you are. You know, make mistakes, but when you do a professional art like this, you're being paid to do this. So you gotta be more careful, and you gotta be more aware of all these little mistakes. I've seen some active artists draw two left hands instead of left. Yeah, I've seen that happen before myself. But one thing I would do before I actually like send my work in is that I would actually what do you call that? I would review my work to make sure that it is. God damn it! I keep on pressing the wrong thing. To make sure that it has no real errors and all that. But you know, people do miss things out and all that, so I don't really blame them as well for getting the errors. Humans, artists are only humans. Though I'm virtual, so I gotta be better than human. I'm stupid also. Oh yeah, I gotta actually mention something. If you saw my schedule on Twitter, god damn it, I actually made a mistake even with the fixed schedule where I fixed the schedule up. I still made a mistake where I stated that tomorrow morning there will be Anime Night podcast with me, Pending, and Suiren. That's a mistake. It should be not tomorrow morning, but should be Wednesday morning. So my bad on that one. But you know, most of the time people don't really notice all these change, like huge changes to my schedule. In fact, most of the time people don't even read my schedule on Twitter, and even if they do, they would. I doubt they mark it on their calendar like Asu streaming that day or whatever. So you know, it's fine. These kind of errors is like, it happens. Okay, so we did that, we did this, and then it's a little bit of a buttoning up here. Okay. Alright, so generally I'm done with her main stuff. I'll just get the cape in. She has an awesome looking cape here. Need more VTubers with capes. I even with the new design, I was like, I want to wear a cape again, because my previous design, my previous costume did not have a cape. But then I was like, I kind of want a cape again. So with the new costume, I was like, I'll draw it, I'll design a cape for it. And thus now I have a cape again. But I didn't want to draw just a cape, right? I wanted to do something more unique, so I added like more like a splayed kind of cape. I don't care what Edna says. See, the thing about it is, right? When Edna Moch says no capes, she's talking about the reason why no capes is not because of fashion, but because of practicality. You know, she's saying that capes are so easily would lead to a lot of accidents, like getting into a jet turbine or getting stuck on a nail or whatever, which is logically speaking, kinda true. But that's only if you're not careful as a superhero. I am not gonna deny it. I am not a careful superhero, but capes are cool. And I bet if it's not for the practical, if it's not for that bad practical reason, like if Edna can find a way for a cape to be used practically, she would totally say capes are cool as well. She never said design-wise capes are bad. She never said that. She only shows that capes are bad because of practical reasons and how people might get killed because of capes. But all I have to do is just be super careful, yo. That's all I gotta be. If I'm super careful, no problem. Never gonna hit nothing. Easy. Not even hard to not even hard to actually, you know, find a solution to that little problem. Anyway, the cleanup sketch is done. Now I'll just do the line art and we'll be done with the initial stuff for the Kronii drawing. I'll be coloring cell style for this one. I'm not gonna do like you know, I'm not gonna be all like drawing do the painterly style because I'm not. I'm lazy. I'm lazy. You know what? Okay, this is the hair, right? So the hair's like this, so that means that this thing should be a little bit over. Oh, I get it now. Oh, that's how it works. Oh, cool. So this thing is actually flipping over because there's a chain here, right? So the chain, this veil goes over the chain like a cloth. Ah, okay, cool. Okay. Why is it too thick? Hold on a second. I had it on the wrong size because I was working on a, you know, my day job earlier, so that brush size was for my day job stuff. What? Oh, look at that. Almost a perfect stroke. So, how about this month, huh? It's almost the end of August. Here's a funny thing. I feel like August is going by so fast, right? I feel like, wow, it's almost the end of August already. But was that a bird singing? Nope, that was me whistling. But here's the funny thing, right? Also, it's 11 p.m. There's not gonna be any bird singing at 11 p.m. But, right? Even though August feels like it's going by so fast, it also feels like July was forever ago. Man, time, huh? What a weird concept it is. Which is funny because I'm drawing Guardian of Time right now. Oh! It's just a little funny thing, I guess. Like, it feels like August just started for me. I feel like August just started, but at the same time, it's already almost the end of August, right? But at the same time, July felt like it was a long time ago. Everything that happened in July felt like, oh, that was last month, but it felt like forever ago. So I just don't know how it works that way, but it does work that way. It's kind of funny in a sense. The whole philosophical concept of time and space, and how it is perceived by every human and every single living beings in this world. Like for flies, right? Flies, or what do you call that? Or ants. They don't live a long life. I believe that flies live like 3 days. Ah, yeah, you're right. I forgot to actually change my donation bar. Mainly because I don't care. I don't care about my donation bar. And I'm not talking about my donation bar. Who cares if my donation bar shows July or whatever? I'm talking about the concept of time and perceiving it. The perceiving of the time is quite different for every person. Like I said, August feels like so short to me, even though July felt like it was forever ago. But for another person, August might feel like it's just dragging along slowly. And July might still feel like it was forever ago for them as well. It's like for them, maybe the whole year has been dragging along slowly. And here's the funny thing. I feel that. I feel that the whole year has been dragging so slowly. Like, ugh. But I also felt like my New Year's stream felt like it wasn't a long time ago. So I don't know how it is. The perceiving of time fluctuates between individual differently, and not only for individual, but the time perceived between one activity and another for a person might feel differently as well. Something that was done yesterday, that you did yesterday, might feel like it was a long time ago, and something that you did last week might feel like it was just yesterday. So it's really weird. So it's always interesting to me, the whole perception of how time is held for everyone else, for everyone in the world. Like someone would tell me like, oh man, you remember that time that we did this thing? And I was like, yeah, yesterday. I was like, oh, was it yesterday? Damn, feels like forever ago. It's like, it's really bizarre. Haha, yep, I agree with that. What was it? What was the game that I played that was like, there was only 2 minutes left in the game? Oh, Witch It. I was playing Witch It, that witch based prop hunt game. And then it was like, there was 2 minutes left in the game, and if the 2 minutes up and they don't find me in the game, I win. And that 2 minutes felt like a long time. It's also, I guess, anticipation. Like, if you anticipate something, time slows down for you because of the anticipation, you know? It's really bizarre, but it's interesting. Like, how does one study that though? I still can remember Asus art looking back history stream like it was yesterday. Are you talking about the one that my butler did over on Twitch? My butler Albert. Albert Pendleton Bufferton the Third. That was what? Was that last month? No. That was like last month, I think. But yeah, actually, I kind of agree with you there, Mac. It felt like it was recent. But that was actually last month. And the VOD isn't even available on Twitch anymore. Because, you know, Twitch only holds for 2 weeks. So it felt bizarre. And I think I wanted to show that to Argama, the Mac Bufferton in action. Because it's my first ever Vroid model. Like actual Vroid model. Even though I made it out of a whim and for fun. Because I'm stupid that way. I wanted to show Argama like last week, I think. But then I was like looking around for the archive in the archive, my Twitch archive. Then I was like, huh, it's not there anymore. Has it been two freaking weeks since I made that stream? I was like, that's crazy. I actually thought it wasn't even 2 weeks yet. So yeah, crazy stuff. You know, if I color cell style, right? I like how the eyes progress over the years. The different eye style I used to draw and all that. Where was I? Oh yeah. When I color in the cell style coloring, I can color really fast. But if I were to color the painter style, the painting style coloring, man, that would take forever. That would take forever. Sometimes we'll go like 8 hours just for a simple drawing. So I want to try to avoid. That's why I'm doing this one, cell style coloring, because I want to finish it tonight. I want it to actually be done tonight. We're fantastic dreamers. Sorry, I've been listening to some Konosuba soundtrack lately, so the Subarashiki Sekai opening has been stuck in my head for a bit. Subarashiki Sekai. right. So that part's done. Now the sword has some really unique looking hilt, I gotta say. Like this here is, I guess, a sword guard, a hilt guard. You know, the part of the sword that's supposed to protect your hand from getting cut by the blade as you hold the sword up. Which is funny as it is, because it's just elaborate as heck. Oh, you know, I used to like to draw a drawing. I used to like to draw poses where the hand would cover the mouth, because I think it looks cool. Like if I would draw what I have here, right? I would like put this hand higher so that her mouth is covered. I used to like to find like certain poses to make sure that happens, kind of deal. And it's nothing and no other reason than I think it looks cool. Not because I don't want to draw the mouth or whatever. It's easy to draw the mouth. This is just draw that. There's a mouth there, right? But I think it looks cool just for that reason, right? Somebody who at this time was DeviantArt, a bajillion years ago, by the way, who is a regular in my DeviantArt, keeps on complaining to me when I draw like that and say like, you should stop drawing, you should stop doing that. I want to see her mouth, because I feel like if I can see her mouth, I can see her expressions better. And I'm like, hey Mip, welcome to the stream. Mouth was too mediocre. And I'm like, dude, I like drawing this way because I like how it looks. And I'm also trying to train myself to show the expressions via the eyes. Which is why I try to cover the mouth and all that, because I think like, A, it looks cool, it just looks cool. B, I want to cover the eyes. I want to convey expressions from the eyes, right? And then he's all like, if you want to convey expression, if there's a mouth, it'll be easier. And it's like, well, that's not the point. Man, back then I was pretty pissed at that comment, because I'm like, who are you to tell me how I should draw my poses? I'm like thinking like that, because your model only shows them. That's very true. I don't hate drawing mouth though. It's like I actually like drawing mouth. Like I said, back then I think it looks cool to have like a mouth covered kind of pose. But anyway, so yeah, I was pretty pissed at that guy for commenting like that, because it's like he's telling me like what to do as if he's my boss or something. And I'm like, dude, you're not paying me, okay? You're watching, you're looking at this from DeviantArt for free. You can't outright tell me how I should draw the pose. And then his excuse was like, this is just criticism, dude. Constructive criticism. It's like, there's nothing constructive about that criticism at all. You're literally telling me how to draw. Literally telling me, giving me like an order of how I should be drawing the drawing I want to draw. I'm like, pay me for commissions or whatever, then I'll draw whatever or however you want me to draw something. When you're looking at my freaking DeviantArt, don't complain, because that was a complaint. That wasn't constructive criticism. That was actually legit a complaint. And I'm not looking for complaints in my DeviantArt, you know. I'm looking for A, people to acknowledge the drawing. B, if they have good constructive criticism that I can learn from. Because that's how I look at it. If I get criticism, I want to learn something from it so that I can improve myself. Oh god, I'm actually sleepy. What the heck? Okay, I did take only like what, 2 hours of sleep, 3 hours of sleep. So yeah, kind of my fault there. Cause you know, watching Hololive debuts at 2-3 a.m. not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. Oh, why would you do that? I don't know. Just happens. Because I was watching them stream on their debut while also doing work at the same time. So, you know, didn't sleep. And truth be told, right, I also wasn't sleepy at that time. It was only after that time was done I felt sleepy and thus took my 3 hours of sleep. My god, I think you guys can hear that. My cat's being very, very whiny right now. Wants to go out, but we don't really let the cat outside at night. It is, as you can see down there, 11:26. My time is listed. I don't know why I still have the clock for my drawing layout. I actually took out the clock from my normal gaming layout because I was like, who cares about what time it is for me? but apparently I put it into my drawing layout, and I guess I forgot to take it out or something. Your baby cat? The thing is, my cat's not a baby anymore. He's about, I think, a year and a half, 2 years, so he's a teenager. He's just whiny because he wants to go out, but we don't let him out at night because nobody is there to, you know, open the door if they want to come back in. But technically, since I don't sleep at night most of the time, I can actually let them out and then, you know, just be aware when they want to come back in and all that. But you know, it's better if they don't go out, because that way then I don't have to worry about like them being locked out and all that. But he still wants to go out at night, but I'm like, no, you can't. Nobody's there to take care of you when you want to get back. And I'm gonna be upstairs, maybe hear you if you come back, but if I don't, you're locked out. So I don't want that to happen. I don't want you to be locked out. So no, cat, you're not going out at night. But now he's being whiny. Who's your favorite new Hololive? Kronii, the one I'm drawing right now. Because what? Wait, what? I lost my train of thought. All right. Because like even though I might be awake, and when he wants to get back, I might not hear him because I'm upstairs. But that cat's just whiny as heck because he can't go out. I let him out at 7 a.m. That's my usual routine now of letting them out. And they're still, you know, it's still quite not as dark as it is. But here's the thing. I let them out. I let my cat out, right? Let them frolic in the sun or whatever they want to do. Not long after I let them out, I start hearing cats fighting outside, and I'm all like, "Oh man, is my cat fighting with the stray cats again?" Because he likes to chase other cats, like to literally chase them down, to sort of like fight them. So that's why I'm like, yeah, we're not gonna do this at night. You'll be fighting like a bajillion cats because of that. There's so much reasons for me not to let him out at night. And yet, there he is. Just whining and whining and whining until he gets tired. Which he is right now, that's why you don't hear him anymore. Why is she my favorite? Okay, sorry, wasn't focused on the chat just now. She's my favorite because A, her interest in anime and games lines up a lot with what I like. She puts in Paranoia Agent for one of her favorite anime, and I'm like, yeah, win. She also puts in Monster Hunter as one of her favorite games, right? But the thing that clinches her as my favorite is during the debut stream, she sang Butterfly, the Digimon opening. That's just a win for me. That's just a win. It clinches it. She's my favorite. And not only my favorite new Hololiver, but my favorite Hololiver in general. Plus, I like her humor and attitude. She has a really nice, really great humor and attitude about her. So yeah, that's my story. That's why I like her. My favorite Miss Mimi. I like Kronii's design second best. I'm not really fond of her design. For Kronii. I'm not really fond of her design. But I do like her attitude, her personality. So that won me over. Not of her design. I mean, she has a nice design. Make no mistake. But it's also too much stuff, is what I feel like. So generally, I'm okay with the design. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I'm just not that fond of it. But you know, she still has a nice design, though. I'll give her that. Still a nice design. But my favorite design is actually Ceres Fauna. It's the most cohesive of all the Hololive Council designs. clinch is such a weird word to hear. Why? Clinch just means clinching it, like, you know, locking in what you like, locking it in. That's all it means. Why is it a weird word to hear? I just give it thrown off because I know who the original artist is of some of them. Yeah, they actually mentioned on their stream, on their debut stream, who the original artists are. Like for Kronii is Wadaruko. Wadaruko? No, Wadaruka? Damn it, I keep on forgetting the name. Wait, Karuko? Man, what was the name of the... Wait a minute, where is the... Wait a minute. Oh, there it is. Let me see, hold on a second. Wada Aruko, yeah. So not that far off from what I said. So yeah, Wada Aruko. Who is the character designer of Fate Grand Order. They actually did mention it on stream, who it is and all that. That's why she looks a lot like Saber Nero. Saber Nero? Habanero. I heard that some people recognize VTuber voices from former jobs. Yeah, here and there. I recognize a lot. Actually, I recognize 4 out of the 5 Holo EN first generation. I recognize 4 of them. Though one of them I only know about her later on. So I never knew about her before she was Hololiver EN. But 3 of them I know about them before they were Hololiver EN. So when I heard them on stream on their debut, I was like, oh, that's where they're going. Okay. As for the new 2nd gen, I have no idea who's who. No idea at all. Hey, congratulations, name. But you know what? Even if you recognize the voices of certain former VTubers, try not to expose them. You know, don't tell in someone else's chat, did you know that this is who this is? Don't do things like that. That's just horrible. It sort of goes against the etiquette of VTubing, the unspoken rules of VTubing. Like, don't go into something going like, hey, I know you when you were this person. It's like, nah, dude, that's not cool. Alright? It's never cool to do that. Like Polka, I know who she was before she was Polka, but I would not go into Polka's stream going like, hey, remember the time when you were this person? It's horrible. It's horrible. Were you friends with them? I was friends with one of the Hololivian second gen. Was one with one of them. I know who the first gen before they were first gen too. Pretty surprising. Yeah. Yeah, when I first heard, because one thing about Hololive is that Hololive keeps the voices very secret, right? They don't want people to know who these Hololivers are until after the debut, right? So they keep it tight, secret and tight. So when I heard one of the voices from the first gen debut, I was like, what? That's crazy. I know her. She knows me. That's crazy. We didn't exactly break off friendship, but then we were never close friends anyway. We were friends. We know each other. We talk from time to time, but we're never really close friends. So it's not really a friendship broken, more like a friendship left alone kind of thing. Like if I were to send her a message right now, right? She would recognize me, but I don't think she'd reply to me because of Hololive. You were a big fan over that time too? Yeah. Remember the time you got Isekai? Yeah, it's kind of bad. Yeah, exactly. So generally, like, you know, she's cool. I like her. I still like her. I still think of her as a, not a close friend, but as a friend and or acquaintance. Maybe more acquaintance than friend. But she knows me. I know her. But we do not need, because you know, Hololive is a bit strict about who they can collab with and all that. So I'm not gonna be approaching her going like, hey, you wanna collab one day? Now one thing I do regret is that I never really collab with her before she was Hololive, right? I've wanted to, because I followed her even before I was a VTuber. I followed her, and like Mac, I was a fan of hers as well. So when I became a VTuber, I did want to collab with her because I feel like she's cool to collab with and all that. But I never got around to asking her because I don't play the games she did. And I was like trying to figure out like what games should I ask her to play with and blah blah blah. And too late. But that's just the way it is, you know, that's just the way it goes. I'm not gonna put like blame on anyone else but me for never really approaching her in the first place. Because that's how it is though. That's how it is. It's hard to become friends with a streamer, even if you collab with them, try to keep in touch, it's always felt distant. Yep, I kind of understand that. I understand that. It's because, you know, you're not really hanging out every day kind of thing with the streamers, right? You're not really like and I'm not a social person. I gotta also mention that. It's hard for me to hang out in a VC. Because if I see a lot of strangers in a VC, I kind of try to avoid that VC. I know it's not really a good idea to do that because it's so deterrent, such a deterrent to actually making friends and all that. But that's just how it is for me. Like if I were to see like a lot of people in a VC, that I like to hang out in, but the VC has a lot of people in it, and especially people I don't know, I tend to be very apprehensive of joining that VC. Not because of anything. This is just a me thing, and this is my problem. I'm not saying the VC is bad or the person in the VC is bad or whatever, nothing like that at all. But it is a problem that I have as a person and an introvert that I am. You know? That is just how it is. Is it bad? Yes, it's bad. Because like I said, it's also a deterrent from me if I want to, make new friends. Like, but generally, right? Generally, it's good to be friends with a streamer and all that. It's really difficult because, like I said, you're not really hanging out with the streamer like crazy. You're not hanging out with them, going out to dinner with them or anything like that. You're just there with them in a VC, like between computers. Not to say you can't be friends because of that, but you also gotta remember that even if you're friends through the internet, it's not that big. It's not like that means that you're it doesn't mean that you're like super close friends, because it is still through the internet. Even if you are close with them through the internet, it just doesn't mean like you're truly close with that, because in the end, the physical interactions between friends are pretty much still the best way to get a friend. That's just the way it is. That's why it's like you can't think of a streamer as a friend just because you're always hanging out in this chat or her chat, in his or her chat, right? You can't think of them as an acquaintance for sure. You can't even think of them as as what do you call it, admired person, if you want to, but don't think of them as like a close friend, because in the end there is still a huge screen between you and this person, especially if they're like a stream between a streamer and viewer thing. It's unhealthy to think that that a certain streamer is your friend because you regularly hang out in their chat, because it's just because it might not be the same way between the two of you, and that's not friendship. I only have friends online, so I guess I don't even consider it in real life as an option. That's fine. Like I said, you can still have friends in online as well, but I do recommend a more physical contact sometimes for friendship, because it's just, how to say this, in a sense you can feel a better bond. Yeah, if you meet the streamer in real life, if the streamer is willing to meet with you in real life, then there is a bond between the two of you that would result in the both of you meeting up. So that I would consider like a sort of a what do you call that? A step towards friendship, or maybe already friendship is already there. If you guys are willing to meet together, the friendship is already there. Now, if you're meeting the streamer in like you know, in a meetup, in a friendly meet, in a streamer meets fans meetup, a fan meetup thing, then there's a reason why it's called fan meetup and not friend meetup. So do be aware of that. But like I said, if you're meeting the streamer, like you and maybe a group of an online group that decides to meet up in real life, I think that by that time you can consider yourself in a level of friendship already. Person's image and personality easier physically. Exactly, that as well. I feel that, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if you meet them physically, like in real life, that means that you already have a bond with said streamer, and it's already a friendship. It's definitely already a friendship between the two of you. Of course, if you also like regularly message a streamer and the streamer replies and you guys have conversations, right? Actual conversations on the DMs or whatever, I would consider that as a growing friendship as well. Though I wouldn't consider it as like best friends or anything like that though. That's a whole different thing altogether. Alright? Because to be besties, you gotta make sure that everyone's in on it. Between you and the person that you're trying to be besties with, that you both are in on it and you both understand that friendship has been solidified. If only you are thinking there's a friendship there, then I say that, you know, you gotta reevaluate that relationship. Hey Mickey, time is irrelevant, girl. Wanted that to happen so hard though, everyone's so far. Understandable, understand. Consent. I wish I can meet in CF, maybe one day in the future. Yeah, maybe. Though I don't know whether I'll be going to CF anytime soon, even if after the COVID shutdown is over and all that. Because I am planning to move to Japan. So to come back to Malaysia every December for CF is gonna be expensive. Now, not saying impossible, might actually happen too, but it will be expensive. Did you ever meet up with a VT? Yes, I would. I've met up with Suiren in real life and Bombshell as well. I met up with Bombshell and Suiren in real life. I've met up with Yui and Regu and Zuekaku in real life. So yes, I would meet up with friends that I've made online in real life. Because the thing is right. Okay. I gotta also mention this part. This is very important. Yeah, Yui. When am I planning? I'm actually planning maybe next year. My move to Japan is probably next year. I think you've seen my face by X. Yeah, I have. But hey, no problemo, you know. It's not big deal. Here's the thing, right? I know that people have crushes or whatever with like VTuber avatars and all that. Here's my secret. I don't have crushes. I mean, I have what I'd call a minor crush to certain people. Oh, end of next year? Nice. Anyway, I have what I call minor crush to certain people, but not like falling head over heels crush. And, you know, falling in love crush. I don't have that. Right? Because in the end, I know for a fact that VTubers are avatars, and they would not be this because these crushes are mostly these crushes would happen mostly because of the avatars, right? Oh, they look cute, they look pretty, blah de blah, all that kind of things, right? So if you do not have that kind of expectation of like, oh, will this person look like their avatar? If they don't look like their avatar, what will I do? You don't have that expectation. I think it's opposite with VTubers. Maybe. If you don't have that expectations, right? Then it's easy for you to meet up with a person, with a VTuber in real life. Because I know that a lot of people like don't want to meet up with a VTuber in real life because they feel like they know this VTuber as this avatar. They meet up with real life, they're afraid of being disappointed. Personality, not avatar. Yeah, true. No. But in reality, though, a lot of people, while they do have crushes, they have like hard crush on a person, right? Because of someone's personality. The avatar influences that as well. There's no way the avatar does not influence that. Because come on, almost all VTubers are cute, right? They all want to choose, a lot of them choose like the cutest looking avatar and all that. Of course, there are meme VTubers. I'm not gonna say that there's none. The meme VTubers are around as well. But at the end of the day, a lot of VTubers are cute. Majority. High majority even. And this does influence the crush a little bit. The personality, of course, would influence it even more. But the visual would definitely influence the crushes. But like I said, if you have no expectations of that, if you have the crushes is okay because you just have an interest, you're too in love. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can have minor crushes. That's fine. Just don't fall in love with them, because when you fall in love with them, that's when it gets kind of obsessive, and I gotta say, that's kind of unhealthy. You just have an interest, that's a different thing. The scary part, because a lot of people think are or expect avatar real. Exactly. Like, look at me. Okay, I'm an exception. My avatar in my real life, totally the same. I have the same muscles and all that. I'm just kidding. Anyway. but but anyway, if you don't have these expectations, it's easier for you to meet up with a VTuber in real life. Like, legit. Okay, this is a story I've told like a bajillion times in a lot of my streams. Someone came into my chat a bajillion years ago when I first started streaming. I think this was back in 2019. It's also an art stream chat, by the way. But came into my chat and asked me, legit asked me a question, saying like, Asu, what if you meet a VTuber in real life, and then the VTuber you meet introduce you to his to her husband and kids? I was like, I don't care. If I were to meet a VTuber in real life, it's because I want to meet a friend. I just one day live close to a group of streamer and can yeah, that would be great. That would be great. But yeah, so I was like, I don't care. So she introduces me to her husband and kid. I'll say hello to the husband and kid too. Because I'm like, I don't fall in love with VTubers, you know? You shouldn't fall in love with VTubers unless it's a mutual feeling. Because I know some VTubers actually hook up and become a couple and all that. But that's because they have mutual feelings to each other. That's a different thing altogether. But if you fall in love with a VTuber that's absolutely one-sided, that's unhealthy and you need to get out of that. I would meet with Mickey's. Oh my god! I am not finished yet. I thought it was like, okay, only the cape left. I was like, nope, there's still a bunch of stuff on the head I haven't done yet. Anyway, that's my advice anyway, you know. But meeting these VTubers in real life though, it was really cool. Like I said, I met Suiren, I met Bombshell, I met Yui, I met Regu, I met Denchan. I forgot. I met Denchan as well. Denchan being Denwa, that is. I don't know if you know him. He's really awesome. He's really cool. But yeah, meeting them is really cool. So that's why I feel like you shouldn't fall in love with them unless it's mutual, like how Yuya and Seiko is. But even then, they met up. For the first time they met up, they haven't hooked up yet. You know, they only hooked up after they meet up. But yeah, I do not recommend falling in love with VTubers because that'll make it harder for you to meet up with them in the future. But a crush is fine. But you gotta remember, a crush is just a crush. Don't fall in love with them. It's gonna be unhealthy for you. Am I single? Yes, I am. I am single by choice, by the way. Just so people know. It's not because, oh no, I tried to find a girlfriend but I couldn't find any. No, not because of that. I am single by choice. Mainly because I am too busy to think about having a relationship. I have too many things in life. If I have a relationship, my life is gonna be even crazy. Never mind. And I cannot handle that kind of crazy life. Imagine having like Seiko and Yuya were already a couple before they were VTubers. Yeah. Okay, they were already a couple before they were VTubers, but they were also a couple once they start meeting up. They weren't a couple, what do you call that? They weren't a couple before they met up. At least that's what they told me anyway. Okay, there you go. But anyway, like if I have a girlfriend right now, right? Trying to keep her happy while also juggling all the busyness in my life is gonna be insane. It's gonna drive me insane. So that's why I am by choice single, literally not looking, because I cannot handle that kind of, you know, level of commitment between my life, my job, and also and also a relationship. You meet Boxman online, but we only got together after we meet up and nice. That's awesome to know, Mip. But yeah. Anyway, that's my thoughts on this whole thing anyway, you know? You can have crushes on VTubers, of course. I'm not gonna say like you can't have crush, and of course you can always joke around saying like, oh, I'm so in love with this and that. Like people say, I'm so in love with Moe, or I'm so in love with Silver Valley. Of course you can joke around like that, but don't seriously think that you're in love with them. You know? Because there's so many factors to love. Love is not one-sided. Too busy having a relationship with us? Yeah, exactly. Love is not one-sided. Love is a two-sided road, a two-way road, you know? If you're thinking like love is if you're like busy thinking you're in love with this person but that person is not in love with you, and I know about this, I've lived this life before as well, it's just unhealthy and is not gonna be good for you in the long run. So that's why I don't recommend you falling in love seriously with a VTuber unless that VTuber is also in love with you. I mean, it happens. I'm not gonna say it doesn't happen. Like a streamer and a viewer in love with each other, it happens, you know? But unless it's that, please try your best not to fall in love with a streamer and or slash VTuber. And you know, admiration is admiration. You can continue admiring, but obsession is unhealthy. That's what I think anyway. I'm done with the line art. Wabam. No, I'm not. I just lied. Shablam. Now I'm done. Wabam. I want to meet VTubers so I can pull a prank on them and go back to my... Oh my god. That sounds horrible. You want to recreate Perfect Blue? Oh my god. Maybe that's dangerous. But that's actually a good point. Perfect Blue is exactly the story of a bad obsession between a fan and you know, an idol slash someone they admire, you know? And also the twist. Alright, now we can start applying the colors. Hey, so in the ring she's holding, won't you see the folds of her sleeve? Oh, you're right. Thank you, Cocos. So I would have probably seen that error when I'm coloring and would have done the fix then as well. Just saying that, like I said, I would look for errors as best as possible before I finish up a drawing, because I feel like that's what you should do. So that's why the error that you can see on this character sheet is quite glaring to me. You got paid for this, dude. But you know, like I said, it's human error. It happens. What can you do about it? You can try your best to be all, you know, to try to be as perfect as you can so that you don't miss human errors like that. But in the end, you're only human. Ah, I keep on coloring into the line art. Ah, hateful. Ah! At this point, I'm just gonna go Batman mode. Batman mode? Talking of the my actual deep voice reserve when I'm angry. What do you mean by Batman mode though? Like what does that mean? That sounds like something special, Mickey. Like a special mode for Mickey. And I missed that. See? Error. Fix. Selected the wrong color. Okay, I think that's it. Oh wait, skin. Skin's not done yet. I just colored the face and I'm like, skin's done. Like, nope. She has more skins exposed. More exposed skin than you can think of. Okay, I think that's about it for that one. Cut. Cut. There you go. No, I'm not a fan of that kind of shade. There you go. Single, too busy having a existential crisis and memes. That's what you meant by Batman. Understandable. And memes. I love that though. That's hilarious. There you go. Nothing else is that blue other than the cape. I can do the cape. Oh wait. A little bit of R2D2. But you know what? That's actually a good point. That is very... This is just FGO character. To be fair, her papa is an FGO character designer. So, Yano... Just to be fair. Just saying. When your papa is an FGO character designer... you can't help but look like an FGO character yourself. Though the others actually like I think was it Mume? Mume's papa was a because I didn't know he drew it. Yeah, it's Wadaruko. Wadaruko is a pretty popular FGO character designer. Mume's character designer is drew a game called what was it? Something witch something. I never heard of that game, never played it, and no, it's not Little Witch Nobeta. But it's always interesting to me. Like, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, got it. Yeah, okay. Pure white. Oh wait, there's a flat color here. I've been selecting from the non-flat colors. Making it hard for myself. Okay. Here's the thing. Are those holes? Yes, they are. I wanted to ask like philosophical questions. Are those holes or are they blah blah blah? And then I just got close and saw, I was like, oh yeah, they are holes. Yep, holes. Okay, and then we have the ribbon that is this color. Then we have this weird sleeve cover thingy here. Then we have this ring collar here. Nope, that's too dark. Let me just get close to it. There you go. Trying to see if there's any. Nope. So the inside here, I'll just draw it. I'll just do it the same color as the sleeves outside. There you go. The weapon, however, there's no flat color for it, so I'll have to use these. And like that. There you go. This color, yes. It's for the sword itself. Let's go with this color here. Nope, wrong color. It's kind of supposed to be lighter than that. Okay, there you go. Okay. And a little bit of my liquor in my side, a little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of Tina on her home, a little bit. Gotta go now, gotta finish some work. Alright, see you around, Mickey. Have a good night, have a good sleep, and of course, to always enjoy the future, Mickey-rin. Enjoy the future. This one is this color, but this one is a bit over this color. Okay, cool. So this is the clock thingy. Ah, interesting. Two different colors for the ring. Outside being dark, inside being dark, outside being bright. Anyway, I think the flat colors are not done yet. Hey J-Man, welcome to the stream. The chapter where All Might appears in front of the... Wait, what? Did I just get spoiled over Bokuaka, over something new in Bokuaka? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And try. Dun, dun. Maybe darker would be nicer. Hold on a second. Feels like this is too bright. Maybe darker would be nicer. Like that. There you go. There you go. All right, I just realized this hand is very small. Was it that small with the sketch? Yeah, kinda is. You know what? I'm cool with it. It is what it is. Alright, let's finish it up with the shading. Sorry, not finishing it up. Let's continue on with the shading. Then we're gonna do the highlight. And then we'll be done real soon. You know, originally, like I said, because I made a little bit of schedule change last minute after posting up my schedule. Originally, I was supposed to continue Police Simulator right now on Twitch, but I moved the drawing of Kronii to tonight instead of tomorrow morning, because I thought Anime Night Podcast was tomorrow, but Anime Night Podcast is gonna be on Wednesday, not tomorrow. So whoops. So my bad on that one. So tomorrow morning I'm actually kind of free because, you know, like I said, Anime Night Podcast is on Wednesday morning. So I'm wondering if I should stream or should I just like rest. Wouldn't be bad to stream as well. And if I were to stream, should I stream Police Simulator or should I stream something else? I've been streaming Police Simulator and Pokemon Unite a lot, so maybe I should try streaming something else. I don't know yet. I'll see what I come up with when the time comes. So tomorrow will be slightly a guerrilla stream, even though technically it's not really guerrilla stream because I already scheduled for a stream tomorrow. Though if we were to do Anime Night Podcast tomorrow, I wouldn't be streaming it. The host this time is Suiren. So I don't know, one thing or another, I guess. That's just the way it is. Whatever it is, that'll be tomorrow's story. We'll see what I do next. God damn it. Still a hole there somewhere. Ah. Okay. Oh, I thought it was funny that I think it was Kronii that listed out Azumanga Daioh as being one of the what do you call that? One of her favorite manga, which is cool. No hating, nothing. But I just thought it was kind of funny because Azumanga Daioh is basically, oh my god, that's horrible. Azumanga Daioh is basically the meme that Gura did with the ah. I'm gonna delete this shading, leave it as the gradient. There you go. Back to shading. Ah. Sorry, I thought I made a mistake. Managed to recover it. It's all good. Ah. There was a mistake there. There's a gap. There you go. So I heard Lily Pichu actually voiced one of the characters in the new Genshin. What was it? Sayu, I think? That's interesting. That's super interesting. I know Lily's a big Genshin fan as well, so that's cool that she got to voice a character inside the game. Hello everyone, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. I wish I were a bird. Yeah, I still remember the lines themselves. Oh god! I used the wrong color for the shade. Okay, for that one doesn't matter. No wonder it seems dark. I felt like it was too dark. There you go. Ding dong 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 ding. Closing time. I want you to know that. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, the only time you hear me singing these days only from my drawing streams. I will not do any more karaoke streams, but you can still hear me sing during drawing streams. So hey, watch out. You might not like it. From some other beginnings, and I know who I wanna take me home. I know who I wanna take me home. I know who I wanna take me home. Take me home. Closing time. I want you to know that. Closing time. I want you to know that the beginning. I know who I wanna take me home. I know who I wanna take me home. I know who I wanna take me home. Take me home. Anyway, that I was a bit what do you call that? Crooked. So you know, I was so shocked when I saw this will be my last stream. Yeah. I gotta say, I was kind of proud of that tweet. I think Moestar also got tricked by it. Because Moestar also thought I was talking about like final, what do you call that? Final stream. But I was like, oh no, that's not the case at all. There you go. Now she doesn't look crooked. Her eyes doesn't look crooked. That was my bad. I know who I wanna take me home. I know who I wanna take me home. I know who I wanna take me home. Take me home. Closing time. I want you to know. All other beginning is from some other beginnings, and Okay. One slightly difficult, but only slightly. Not fully difficult. You know, actually, one of my wishes or dreams, so to say, not really a dream, but one of my wishes is actually to be able to create characters for like a gacha game. I don't want to play the gacha game itself, but I want to actually be like a character designer for a gacha game, because I think that would be cool. No, I don't know whether or not gacha game developers want the style that I have for their games, because if you see a lot of gacha games, right, they have that distinct style for their character designs and all that. I don't have that style. My style is not as the one that they use or the one that they want to use. My style is pretty much my own style these days, that when people look at it, they start thinking like, wow, that doesn't look anime at all. It doesn't look anime at all. It looks amateurish. I want you to know the mother beginnings and great. Closing time is now stuck in my head. Let's think of a different song. Okay, I know one. Are you satisfied? Just open your eyes. You can see the light. Welcome to the borderline. Uki ni nakarete, namai no saete, kagayaki no naramita senjo, onagi no hibiku, ohi no hikari, kimi no hiroke dasu. Hey, wow, 当たりも願いになって Hey, be somebody 当たらぬ前に早急のエクシダス明日にのとまさないでななななななすりでなななななななな諦める Yeah とらわれた欲の声で果てに loving my soul. Hey, whoa, hey, Moero, Mono, Omo, Iwa. Hey, you are gonna be somebody. Tokyo no exceeders. Ascari no Thomas Rider. No, no, Yasurite, Daddy won't know Ganurite. Utanoshimi, yeah. You know what? In honor of Kronii, let's sing that song, shall we? 危険の女になってきらめく風に乗って今すぐ君に会いに行こうパパパパパパパパパパやってみる方になって一瞬夢の同じしさこれ以上明日も日がない何がワウワウワウワウこのくらいどうするだろうだけどワウワウワウ明日も更けも光らない現代ない夢の後の何もない世の中じゃそうさ愛しいあまらかれないと言わないから静止そうマイメージも染めたぎこちない翼でもきっと飛べるさ Oh yeahそんなのになってひらめく風に乗ってどこまでも君に会いに行こうなんでもひどになってこんなのもなしさこれ以上明日も日がないタパラララララララ何がワウワウワウものくらいど来るだろうだけどワウワウ明日も更けも日じゃない胸ない大胸の中を愛そのがじゃそうさ愛しい合わなかれないと無駄ないから静止そうマイメージの染めたぎこちない翼でもきっと飛べるさ Oh my love現代ない夢の後の何もない世の中じゃそうさ愛しい合わらない恋の無駄ないから静止そうマイメージの染めたぎこちない翼でもきっと飛べるさ Oh yeah 無限大な夢の後の何もない世の中じゃそうさ愛しい合わらないどいのくらないから静止そうマイメージと染めたぎこちない翼でもきっと飛べるさ Oh my love Wait, what happened to last? Wait, what? Last Kizuna? What happened? Did Kizuna I retire? Hey, Vampire Demon, welcome to the stream. Mac, you can't leave me hanging here, Mac. What happened? I'm dying here, Mac. The Digimon movie name. Oh, Last Kizuna. Oh, I did not know that. I didn't know that because I only watched the first of the Try movies. I haven't watched the other Try movies yet. Oh yeah, I know. I was just play acting the panic just for fun. I know there's a stream relay and all that. I was just play acting for fun. But anyway, wow. Last Kizuna is the name, huh? That means literally last connection. That's crazy. Because Kizuna means connection or bond. So if it's called last Kizuna, that means it's the final bond of the Digimon kids. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. How about yourself? You're doing okay? Keeping yourself safe and all? I hope all of you are keeping yourself safe. Okay, so I think shading wise I am done. Well, okay. This is too little shading. I need to make it bigger here. There you go. Anyway, shading wise I think I'm done. She's very pale, by the way. Now let's get the highlights in, yo. Pretty sleepy, just finished eating lunch with family. Ah, nice. I mean, I understand the whole food coma thing, so that's understandable. But hey, it's nice that you've, you know, had a nice day with family and all that. And you go, whoa, whoa, whoa. このくらいの来るだろうだけど wow, 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 wow. 明日も明けも日かじゃない Oh, you know, I said that I'm not gonna do any more karaoke streams, right? So, but I'll still be doing cover videos because I have ideas for that and I think like it'll make nice content. Naze. There you go. So one of my planned cover videos is still, some of you know this already, it's been mentioned like a bajillion times before in the past. It's still gonna be Koji Wada's Butterfly. Here's the thing. Do I release that on the anniversary of Koji Wada's death to sort of like honor the guy? Though if that's the case, that release will be next year on April. Which is not bad. It'll give me time to do a proper video edit. And it'll, you know, with a proper video edit, it'll be much nicer, kind of a tribute to Koji Wada as well. So that's what I might do, though I'm not entirely sure about it yet. Can you even see the highlights if I were to put it right now? Ooh, hardly see it. It's there, but it's can hardly be seen. Still around 12:40 a.m. in Malaysian time zone, but I'm not going to sleep yet. Understandable. I mean, we're the same time zone and I'm not going to sleep yet, so. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That song's totally stuck in my head now. Oh my love. Let's sing a different song. Let's see. What song should we? Did she mention what makes her pick that song? Nope, she did not mention it. But after that song was done, she did say that it's one of her favorite songs. It was beautiful. She sang it in a different way though than most people does, but it was interesting. Like she sang it more in a more like reserved way. Like she will go, "Oh my love." She will go like that. And then not bright enough. Interesting. For the highlights to work. Oh shoot! Damn! Oh, dang it! Did not realize that. Hold on a second. The hips. I keep on forgetting there's the hips. We have to highlight the hips as well. Oh, yeah. There you go. Okay. Oh wait, I said I wanted to find a different song. I just remembered that. Okay, what about this one? Like classic. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 大都会に僕はもう一人でタンタンだけデンデンデン投げ捨てられた空き缶のようが互いのすべてを知りつつまりが愛ならばいっそとはに眠ろうか世界が終わるまでは離れることもないそう願っていたミトゥ線の夜どもどかな瞳だけがなぜ輝いてはやつれきった心までも壊す儚き思いこのトラジディなそして飛行は答えの求めてタカタンタカテンテンテンかけがえのない何も閉じた夜の長へと街じゃよ空のドインズを僕らのこのせが世界が終わるまでに聞かせておくれよなんかにの羽が未来のカストロフィー誰もがものひなかがなで輝いてはやつれきった心までも壊す儚き日々 I just realized that's a zip there このトラジディナイ世界が終わるまでは離れることもないそう願っていたミトゥ線の夜どもどかがいの日だけがなぜ輝いてはやつれきった心までも壊す儚き思いこのトラジディないこのトラジディないI love that song. That's actually the ending song to the second ending, I think. I think the second ending to Slam Dunk. It was during the days that I love Slam Dunk too much. Too much love to Slam Dunk. But you know what? No regrets. No regrets. That series is really a good series. Such a good series. I live a lot of my life thanks to what I learned. That was me. Oh, thank you. A lot of my life I live learning from the values I get from watching reading Slam Dunk. I gotta reiterate that. I read the comic, the manga. I do not watch the anime. Gendai da yo mo inaita no wa Denai da no taro ko inari kara Funenai da yo ito doi mo ikari wa Ayoto na nai to ni narai yo Dan 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 do mo ni naretai no wa Denai dai de da yo kimi ni nari kara Uketai dai to bo kimi no ne nai wa Ukendai dai motto ne nakaru yo Keshite mirai to shite Wasurenai sonzan wo Wasurenai sonzai ka wo Kishikaise mirai to shite Kimi mo nai sonzo wo Kimi mo natte no go neri kure yo Whoa 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 yeah yeah yeahもへ根性を消せないで視線なら根性を寝てないで不正ない心を言っていたい嘘を決して未来として意味のない存在を君もない存在感を起死回生未来として君もないと思う君のない天どこで聞くれよ Whoa 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 Yeah 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 That was Rewrite from Full Metal Alchemist. Sadly, not Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, though Brotherhood have some good songs as well. I do like Rewrite a lot, but I do not like the first Full Metal Full Metal Alchemist anime series. You are drawing Ouro Kronii. Yes, I'm drawing Ouro Kronii. You can see in the currently drawing section in the stream. Aha! Too bright. Okay. Drawing wise, we're almost done because I just remembered this part should have some soft light highlight as well. I forgot the sleeves. The sleeves are what I forgot. You know, a song that I wish was a bigger hit than what it is, because I think these girls deserve it, is Synchronity from the Omega Sisters. The Omega Sisters have unbelievably good singing voices. Like, so good. They deserve so much more. Because they are really good. The harmony between the two of them with their songs is amazing to hear. So Synchronity, their original song single, definitely deserves more recognition. Such a good song. 願いが今重なえ合う思うの夢を一つにシンクロする 君の中で目を覚ませ肩同じなった同じ誰の言うんだろう Oh, that's too bright. Na 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 色にの目オメガいたとの絵がでかいものねか願いが今重なえ合う思いの夢の日になれるんだ一つの一つに君など来たから止めるの夢を一つにシンクロするわOkay, I am done with the colors on Kronii. Okay, trying to figure out again. What to put for the background. I'm just gonna go screen tone this. I'm just gonna screen tone it. A lock. Oh no, they don't have clocks. No. I was hoping that they have like clock screen tones I can use. Da, sadness. I guess I can try to make my own. Too thin. What the heck? There you go. 願いが今重なえ What the heck? 夢を一つにシンクロするわ No, the song K2G by Amiyumi from the Teen Titans. I don't know K2G, but I do know Teen Titans. When there's trouble, you know who to call. Teen Titans! And then they can see it all. Teen Titans! They can evil on the attack. I know he don't go back. No patrol. Teen Titans go. Teen Titans go. With their superpowers they unite. And then all the feelings on the rise. See the bad guys on the run. You gotta head you down. You're gonna have patrol. Teen Titans go! Titans go! 1, 2, 3, 4. Teen Titans go! Titans go! Okay, that looks weird. There you go. Now, that's not the end of it. Hey, Entaiko, welcome to the stream. Now what we're gonna do is, first, I'm gonna Gaussian blur it. Not enough Gaussian blur. Not enough. Too much. Just right. Okay. Then, from each of these clock, I will add in a little bit of pink. With their superpowers they unite. Gotta fight the villains on the rise. Fight the bad guys on the run. You know how then to get done. And on control. Teen Titans go! Then we do color dodge. Pew! A little bit low on the opacity. Now, so add in atmospheric colors. Oh. Okay, maybe not above the clocks then. Okay, finally, gonna add in a little screen tone here. Teen Titans go! Teen Titans go! 1, 2, 3, 4, go! Teen Titans! Let's see. Okay. What about this song? Ding, 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 ding. You got the touch, da da. Ba ba ba. You've got the power. Yeah. You got the touch, da da. You've got the power. When everything is said and done, you never walk, you never run, you're a winner. You got the moves, you know the streets, you think the rules, you take the heat, you're a nobody's fool. You never get hit when the go to the ground. When you rip to the end and you're taking it all. You've got the touch, down, down, down. You've got the power. When all hell's breaking loose, you'll be right in the eye of the storm. You got the heart, down, down, down. You've got the motion. When all other thing gets you down, you've got the touch. You take the rules, you take the heat, you're a nobody's fool. Oh, that's not bad. Kinda like this one. Hold on, let me just go something else. Experimentation. No, they're too bright. No, it's even worse. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Nope, that one's gone. Nope, doesn't work that way. Nah. How about hue? Hue is no. Saturation? Nope, nope, nope. Color? Nope. Brightness? Color dodge? No, this is the one that I was testing. Screen? Nah. Lighten? No. What was it just down there? Lightning burn? Okay, here we go. Dora, thank you. Megatron must be stopped, no matter the cost. Welcome to the stream, Dora. Add? No, that's ugly. Overlay. Overlay's not bad. We'll add a bit more. There you go. That's what I want. You know, the streets, you're a nobody's fool. You never get hit when your hands to the ground. I kind of forgot the words. You've got the touch, down, down, down. You've got the power. When all hell's breaking loose, you'll be right in the eye of the storm. You've got the heart. You got the motion. When all other thing gets you down, you've got the touch. Anyway, I think I am done. Let's just do my signature. There you go. Ouro Kronii of Hololiver. Looking at this, I feel like the main, I mean, it looks okay to me, but I feel like one of the main problem here is that I drew the hit maybe a tad too big, or that hand is too small. This particular hand is too small. But overall, it's done. I am I guess I'm kind of happy about it. I'm not gonna say like I'm not happy about it, but I guess I'm kind of happy about the results here. It's like, that's the thing about still is good, thank you. But that's the thing about me drawing sometimes. The sketch has like better proportion than the line art, mainly because the sketch I use really thick lines, like super thick, right? Let me show you guys. Not that one. I just want to turn this guy off for a bit. Oh my god, we can't even see it anymore. Yeah, sketch is like I use super thick lines for it. So when I'm supposed to like clean it up, and if I don't follow the correct section of the line, because when I clean it up, right, what I would do is that I either use this side or this side or inside, right, inside or outside, to actually follow the sketch, right, like that. So if I follow the outside too much, like this, right, it'll look thick. The hair will look too thick. If I follow the middle, it's slightly better, but still pretty thick. So sometimes, not for all parts though, not for all parts, but sometimes better if I follow the inside like this, then the hairline won't be as thick, right? But that also requires some adjustments from other part like this one, because if I were to follow this one using the inside, it'll just go here, because this inside just doesn't connect well anymore, you know. So there's a lot of improvising as I go along. If I had done this, right, let's see the line art for this one. Oh, okay, I did make the chin, the jaw a little bit bigger then. Okay, the jawline is thicker than it is on the sketch, like much thicker. So I want to fix that a little bit. Okay, I think, hold on. Not happy with how that jawline looks now that it's a little bit inside there. Maybe if I sort of like, no wait, wrong layer. Sort of like angle it a bit like that. Maybe better. Because I want it to go like down there, up here. Because if I was straight like that, it'd be like this. It looks weird. And if I do it like this, however, should be okay, but I can only see it after I rotate it. Yeah, much better, much better. All right, okay, now that that is all done, I can save this. Boom, because I haven't saved it yet the whole time. Again, as usual, I am so stupid over that one. I really gotta learn to save the goddamn thing. And there it is, the Ouro Kronii fan art, the first fan art of Ouro Kronii from me. All done. This is also wallpaper sized, so I'm gonna upload it to my Patreon, where people can actually grab the wallpaper size version for their desktop or whatever it is that they want. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream here though. Thank you so much everyone for coming. I hope you guys had a lot of fun watching me draw, and I hope you all stay good, stay healthy, don't forget to hydrate whenever you can, and of course to always enjoy the future citizens. Till next time everybody, Otsu Justice. Bye bye everyone.